Right people, back with another vlog. Not in Bradford city centre right now, probably going to take a trip down to Bradford city centre at some point in a bit. But I'm staying at my mum's for a few days and she lives somewhat close to the area that I grew up, which is an estate called Woodside and Buttershaw. I grew up in both of them estates. Woodside until I was about 15 and then Buttershaw until I was probably about 18 or 20. And I moved to the other side of Bradford. So I thought, while I'm over here, why not go take a trip up to like Buttershaw and down to Woodside and stuff, show you around there where I grew up in it. I'm gonna show you guys, some people may recognise the estate name Buttershaw because there's actually quite a famous movie, or at least it's famous around here, because that's probably because it's set in Buttershaw, right? It's called Rita Sue and Bob 2. Now, it's actually a really good film that you should all go watch it. It's actually written by a local woman who was born and raised in Buttershaw, called Andrea Dunbar, I think her name was. Andrea Dunbar or Angela Dunbar? I think it was Andrea Dunbar. I went to school with some of the Dunbar family. Actually sound people, man. But yeah, so let's go and have a look. I'll show you some of the locations that you can see on the film. And then we'll go take a walk down to Woodside, where the estate that I spent most of my childhood on. We'll take a quick look round there, then we'll go to Bradford city centre. Eh? Let's go. Right, just leaving Riverlands Drive now. I'm about to cross Wibsey Park Avenue because I thought, while we're up here, may as well show you Wibsey Park, because I used to spend a lot of time here as a kid. Obviously, more often than not up to no good. Not proud of it, obviously, but kids will be kids, eh? So for the longest time in Wibsey Park, this was the only skate. Like, you can see the other skate park now, a little bit in background, but this was like the only skate park here. Yeah, as you can see, it's just like tarmac ramps. It's not really a skate park. It's more for bikes, I think. Maybe it's not the best park ever, is it, for skating and stuff? I don't think. But then probably about 10 years ago, they built this other skate park here. Now, where these benches are here, this used to have a lot of bushes, so these were like separated. Now it seems like they've took all these bushes down and added benches instead. And as you can see, this is much more suited to being a skate park than the other spot just back there we just went past. But yeah, I've seen some kids do some mad stuff here, man. Backflips. I don't know if anyone knows what a flare is, but that's like a backflip 180. Seen all sorts of mad shit in here. Yeah, football courts where I spent, I'd say, majority of my childhood. Yeah, man, let's go take a walk up into Buttershaw. So I've just come out of the skate park in Wibsey Park, and that is the new building for Buttershaw, what is it, Business and Enterprise College. Now, used to just be Buttershaw High School, and Buttershaw High School is like one of the main settings for the film Rita Sue and Bob 2. Not that building. I spent the last year of my high school in that building. They built it and opened it in my last year in year 11 there, and then I left, so I only spent 1 year in this building. But the original building, I'll try to get some pictures and stuff on screen for you now to see the original building. A really old building. Needed updating though, to be fair. Walked up to the top of the roadway that goes through Wibsey Park. This can give you a bit of a gauge for the size of it. That's where we just recorded his last clip, right down there. Yeah, them little fences where the skate park is. Pretty big. Right, we're up by school now, as you can see. We've got the AstroTurf pitches behind. I'm pretty sure they host like a five-a-side league or some sort of organisation hosts a five-a-side league here. Not going to film too long because it is a school Well, yeah, nice AstroTurf pitches. Right, now we're getting into Buttershaw. Once you hit this mini roundabout here, you're in Buttershaw. You're not in Whipsy anymore now, kid. So Buttershaw, yeah, a little bit of knowledge for you guys. It used to be one of, if not the roughest estates in Bradford. Like, definitely up there. Especially back in like 90s, early 2000s. It was really bad. Like really bad. I'll put a picture up on screen now of a well-known picture of this estate, and you'll see what I mean. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. I'll just let you see it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a walk up here now. Like I said, this is the school, Buttershaw Business and Enterprise College. It used to just be called Buttershaw High School. Like I said, this is the main setting, or one of the main settings for the film Rita Sue and Bob 2. Now, there used to be a pub up here called Beacon Pub. Pretty rough pub. What do you say? Beacon Pub. It's been knocked down now, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm doing. Talking about Rita Sue and Bob 2. Oh, have you? Oh, appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, them ladies just said they've been watching me walk around Bradford. Thank you to those ladies if you're watching this. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, there used to be a pub just after this here. So obviously this is new school. Used to have the school used to be down where AstroTurf was basically. And this were all fields up here. So like football fields and sports fields. But yeah, now the school's up this side and the fields are down that side. But yeah, the start of Rita Sue and Bob 2, the intro is one of the main characters' dad coming out of the pub that used to be here. Now it's not here anymore, so I can't show you. But I'll put a clip of the film on so you can see the intro scene, what I'm talking about. And I'll try and recreate the shot at the same time, see how close we can get it. Right, here we go. This is where Beacon Pub used to be. Proper rough pub, this, man, honestly. Like any rough pub that you can think of, this were on par with it, man, honestly. It went through different owners every fucking month. Not even joking. Yeah, like I say, it's been knocked down now. Like I say, start at film, you see the guy, the main character's dad, come out of the pub up here. It would have been up here. He doesn't come down these stairs. Fucking hell, look at that. So the front door at pub would have been here, somewhere here. Step back a little bit. And then there was like a footpath going along there. And he walks down that footpath there. So what I'm gonna do, go over this side of the road. Because this is where Angle is, I think. I'm pretty sure they had camera set up over here. And it follows him, coming out of the pub. Follows him down the little path there. He's pissed up, obviously, he's stumbling all over the place. And I'm pretty sure he goes up that towards the shops. So let's go take a closer look at the shops. They've mostly been knocked down now. There's only one row of them left. There used to be, so you might be able to see it. There's a bit of square black tarmac over there. That used to have another set of shops on it. So and I'm pretty sure there used to be one here as well, a bigger shop. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyone from Buttershaw, let me know. Did that used to have a shop on it? Because I remember it having a shop on it. But I do distinctly remember and know for 100% fact that this bit here, it used to have a bit like a tunnel that you had to walk through. And there were a couple of shops on this side. Obviously they're all closed now. The flats that they lived in the movie that he goes up to and his daughter comes out of, and then the camera starts tracking his daughter instead. But the flats that he comes out of have been knocked down now, like fucking almost everything in the movie. But I'll show you where they used to be. So it's up this road here, yeah? You alright, mate? How's it going? Yeah, man, good to hear. Have a good day, bro. So you see all these new build houses now coming up? That'll have been where the flats were that they came out of. Like I said, all over the short clips of the movie, over what I'm doing to try and give you a better image of it. I do urge you all to go watch the movie because it's a good film. It's got funny aspects, it's got a good story, a lot of drama. There's some sensitive topics in there as well. But yeah, go watch it. I don't want to say too much. But it's about like a three-way relationship between two school friends and an older man who they babysit for. And things take a turn for worse. But like I said, I don't really want to say too much and give game away for the film and that. But just go watch it, man. Classic Bradford. But yeah, so all these houses here been built in the last 15 years or something. 10, 15 years maybe a little bit longer. I'm not 100% sure when they were built. But there used to be blocks of flats here. And like I say, I'll show you the clip of him going inside flats and her coming out, and it's stark difference, man. Very, very stark difference. Yeah, so like I said at the start, this estate were once up there with like probably one of the worst places in Bradford. If not number one, it's definitely number 5, like top 5. But you're talking 25 years ago now, 20 years ago now. A lot's changed, you know what I mean? People grow up, get families and that. And I think the trouble's moved elsewhere in Bradford these days. Doesn't seem to be having much renovation done, to be honest. Obviously the main stuff like the school and that being renovated, but like, it still does look, well, no, to be honest, it looks better than it looked when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, it was just like, you'd see burnt out cars like on every other fucking street or something, and that's not an exaggeration, like legit. Someone's got their horse tied up outside the house, going mad. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick walk down here because I'm pretty sure another scene in Rita Sue and Bob 2 were filmed just there. Now I'm not 100% about this one, yeah. I might be wrong. It might be a different location because there's a lot of areas that look similar in Buttershaw, especially back in there when the film were on, you know what I mean? So this area here, I'm pretty sure there's a scene here where she comes walking up Reevy Road. I think it's Reevy Road, isn't it? Reevy Road West. I forgot the fucking area myself, man. It's been that long I haven't been here. Boltby Lane, I'm stupid, it's Boltby Lane. Right, but anyway, she comes walking up, walks past there, and this end garden here is absolutely fucking rammed with bikes. There's about 30 bikes in there, because there's like a biker crew. There's a biker crew in the film that play a minor role, and they're all there. I actually worked with one of the guys that played one of the bikers. It's called Clive. Sound guy, man. Clive, if you're watching this, respect to you, mate. You're a top lad. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, we're walking up Buttershaw Drive, and we're gonna go up to Bradford and Harbour, or as it's known, just the Harbour. Because the sequel, I think it's a sequel, it's the next thing that Andrea Dunbar wrote is called The Harbour. I don't think it were a film, I think it were shown on TV maybe, but it's more like a play where everyone acted. It's hard to explain, but it's called The Harbour, A-R-B-O-R, The Harbour, and it's set on this. It's all set entirely on one street in Buttershaw, and we'll go up there now and I'll show you it. Yeah, so here we go. Just walking up Churn Drive now. This is Bradford and Harbour. Notorious street in Buttershaw, if I'm honest with you, man. A lot of trouble that used to happen on here. I'm not so sure how it is these days, but I'm assuming it's not the best place in the world these days. But yeah, a few of my friends have lived on here over years. Some good people, some bad people, you know what I mean? But yeah, Bradford and Harbour. This is like, This is the full set and location for, like I said, the second Andrea Dunbar novel or whatever it was. Got a memorial garden here. Not gonna walk on that, but yeah, we'll just take a walk up harbour and see what we see in it. Yeah, it's mainly the bit I saw getting filmed when it were getting filmed was on this field, like over there. They had like something set up and they were filming a scene or something. Don't really remember. I don't think I've ever actually watched it, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't even be able to tell you anything about it. I don't think it's quite as famous as Rita Sue and Bob 2 is, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is harbour. You can see why this place had a lot of trouble going on, you know what I mean? It's just like a little enclosed spot, got a little field in the middle of it. Perfect place for people to be fighting and stuff in it. Yeah, man. What we're gonna do after here though, once I've walked up here, I'm gonna take a walk down towards the other set of football courts in Buttershaw, down at it used to be called Lally's shop, I think. I don't know what the actual name for it is. But yeah, we'll go take a walk down there. Once we've been up here. It's pretty quiet in Buttershaw today, but it is only like, I think it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. At 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday, people are probably at work or just chilling in their house or whatever. No one's out fucking doing all right yet, other than me. I'm out filming shit. But yeah, man, let's go take a walk down there then. There's not really much else I want to show you up this way. Go down to them football courts, I'll show you around there. Then we'll probably take a walk down to Woodside, unless I spot some out there. Oh, look at that. Union Jack. Big up the Buttershaw boys, keep them flying, man. Keep them flying. Good lad. Just remembered something that happened here. I was once drunk and I ended up coming up into Buttershaw. Don't know why I ended up here, I can't remember fuck all about the night, but there was something kicking off here. There were like 50 people on this bit of grass here, all kicking off. And I came over to watch it. I don't know whether someone threw a bottle or someone hit me with a bottle, but I got hit on the back of the head with a bottle. Still got the scar from it, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You might be able to see it. Not sure, I couldn't tell where you could see them, but yeah, I've still got the scar from it on the back of my head. And I was gushing blood everywhere, but like I said, I don't know whether I got hit with a bottle or if a bottle got thrown. Yeah, I had to have my fucking head stitched up. So that was fun. Right, just down here on Crossdale Ave, yeah. This is where them shops were I'm talking about. Let's see if they're still open. Yeah, of course it is, man. Yeah, we're called Lally's Super Save. Yeah, man. Spent a lot of time around this area as well in Buttershaw. These are the football courts I was talking about. It should just be coming into view now. Yeah, rough round here, mush. Like, a lot of trouble around here when I was younger. Still looks like it gets a battering every night, by the look of it. Glass and rubbish everywhere. Yeah, Lally's Super Save. Been there for absolutely donkey's years, that mate. Yeah. Rough old place, this. Let's go take a look down here. Looks like it's not been cleaned up since about, well, last time I was here probably. Pretty good, isn't it? On a pool table, there's one there for you. Oof. How often do you reckon that's open? Burnt mattress. Yeah, this isn't looking no different from when I was a kid, really. If all, it looks worse. This is life on Buttershaw. Even kids parking safe. Looks like someone's left the coat back at courts. Someone's left the coat behind. Body warmer. I swear when this first got built, some of these panels got ripped down and scrapped, if I remember rightly. But yeah, let's go take a walk down to Woodside. I'll show you around there where I grew up. Looks like someone's not very liked round here. Had that window put through. Mad. Just gonna walk through this snicket now. I'll show you another place that people used to always fucking go cause trouble and that. And then we'll walk down Woodside. So, you can take this snicket here, yeah? For those of you that don't know, these are stop bikes getting through. You can go down this way, yeah? And this leads to Beck, which is just like a big old grass area with a sort of river thing running through it. But as you can see, it's right for people doing whatever the fuck they want down here. But yeah, not going to take too much of a walk into here. As you can see, it's just like a wooded area. You can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want down here, mate. No one's going to stop you. Yeah, let's take a walk down the Woodside. I can show you around there. A lot of windows like this around here that are on like a side street or whatever, it's easy to just run away from. That's smashed in like this. Pretty shit, really. Pretty sad to see that people's houses just get smashed like that. It's probably just, like I say, just some dumb kids just run past and smash it for no reason. At the bottom of that road, those houses you can see, and the first house is in Woodside. So seeing as though because we're at the top of Woodside, we'll, and I used to live in top of Woodside, we'll go see my old house and the shops closest. Now we're in Woodside, lads. So, obviously top end shops will be over that way, but I'm gonna just take a quick walk through this snicket here. My man's car's had its windows smashed as well, look. See a lot of that round here. People's windows getting put through. And it's usually for no reason, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, let's take a walk through here. Because this is like top end of Woodside. This was like where I spent most of my time, to be honest. Top end of Woodside, around this sort of area. I wonder if the people I know from back in there still live around here. Some of them definitely do, I know that, but I had a friend who lived in this house. I had a friend who lived in that house straight there at bottom, centre frame. I had friends all over this estate, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, this was a little bit quieter than Buttershaw. It was just as bad, to be honest, but it wasn't like, it's not as big as Buttershaw, not as many people lived on this estate back then, because there weren't as many houses. So it wasn't quite as bad as Buttershaw. Still a rough estate. But yeah, I used to live over this way. I once got pissed up and ended up arguing with some guy on this street here. I got fucking headbutted and knocked out. So I shouldn't get pissed and argue with people, kids. Someone will headbutt you and knock you out. But yeah, go check these shops out and we'll go down to where I used to live. I used to live just through this, down this little street here, and there's a snicket. See them new build houses right there? I used to live in that house there on the right. From about age 5 to probably about 16. So these are the shops. Looks like one of them's been turned into a cafe. Doesn't really look all that advertising, if you ask me. But yeah, so this was a shop. This was Joe's shop. Joe were a sound shopkeeper, man. Knew him like my whole life, sort of thing. Sound shopkeeper. And then there's obviously this go local here. This were the shop that not many people went to because it was more expensive. Everyone went to Joe's shop, innit? And one of my mates lived in that house there as well. Hated it. Bare knuckle fighter now, him. Does well for it as well. He was champion. Oh, he is champion. Can't remember. But check him out, man. Hated it. Good fighter. But yeah, smart whip everywhere. Seen 3 of them already since we've been out. Let's go take a walk down here. I'll show you my old street. Yeah, so this is Snicket leading on that street. Here's a way to drive on as well, obviously. This house here were always fucked up when I lived around here. Seems like they've repaired it now. It once had the boiler ripped out and flooded the whole street, like all the way down here, it was flooded. Yeah, I used to live in that house there with red door for like 15 years of my life. I think we were the first family to move into this street when the new builds were built, you know what I mean? So this is Nutwood Walk. That was my garden and my house at the longest time. Yeah, a lot of memories down here. Like I say, when they built all these new build houses, I think we were one of the first families to move on here. I think there might have been 1 or 2 families on there before us. But yeah. That's Nutwood Walk where I grew up. So, we're gonna go inside this little area here, yeah? This is what we're known as the square. I can't even remember what the fucking actual road were called, or the streets are called. It was just called the square to us. And this was where all the trouble was. In Woodside, if there were trouble happening, you could probably bet your last quid that it were in here. And as you can probably see why, basically a fucking boxing ring. But yeah, many police chases came through here. Many fights happened here. Many houses around here got smashed to pieces. I'm not saying I did it, but I probably took part. Not that I'm proud of it. There's multiple ways in and out. It was just too easy, you know what I mean, to get away around here. So this is where everyone walked all the time. There's plenty of ways in and out. Go through that garden. That used to be open. So you see where this new brick is. There used to be a walk-through area. So you could go through here and there were like these sort of cupboards what they've got there. But they were built in like inside there. But it seems they've blocked it up now for some reason. Probably to stop people causing crime around here. Yeah, let's take another quick walk through. You alright, mate? Erskine Parade, that's what it's called. Forgot. Yeah, so similar to this one here. The one that I just showed you that were bricked up would have been just like that. So it'll walk through area here. And looks like they've bricked up the cupboard. So these are like, I think they're like sheds for the people that live here, innit? Yeah. As you can probably tell, why there were a lot of crime happening around here. And people living like, you know what I mean, there's no road in here. It's just like houses in snickets sort of thing. Not many places get this sort of area, you know what I mean? It's rife with crime, or at least it was when I was younger. Now in communities have put up CCTV cameras everywhere by the look of it. Not surprised. I'm surprised they didn't do it when we were younger. Around here. That's gonna fall and knock someone out eventually. Yeah, let's take a walk down here, we'll see football courts and stuff and go down bottom end of Woodside. This snicket here leads down from, basically just walked out of that area there, come down towards football courts and the middle set of shops. This snicket were rife as well. Like we used to always just be sitting here. There'd be at any one time there might be 30 people sat on the walls down here. Not down that way, down this way. I just wanted to check around there, see what's going on. Yeah, it's been a lot of years since I've been around here, guys. Bringing back a lot of memories, man. But yeah, this wall here never used to have this fence on it. It used to just be bushes. So we basically just squashed them all back and sat on wall here. And if we weren't sat on wall here, we'd be sat on wall at bottom down here. Look at this. Fucking hell. Barely even get through. Well overgrown. I'm gonna crouch down to get through here. Fucking hell. Yeah, so when we come out of here, so this wall here, everyone would be sat here, back in there. More Union Jacks. Football courts that we used to spend like all the time in as well. Nothing special about them really, just football courts. So where these houses are here, it used to be a youth centre called Jigsaw Centre. Good times in there, man, honestly. But yeah, they knocked it down and they made new build houses. Because we definitely needed 6 or 8 more houses, you know what I mean? Instead of a youth centre for kids. It's probably why there's so much smashed up and spray painted and whatever else round here, you know what I mean? There's nothing to fucking do. I think this place down here might be a youth centre still, but I'm not holding out too much hope for that, because I don't think there is any youth centres in fucking Bradford anymore. They've closed them all. And I wonder why people want to just go out and commit crime. So this area as well used to be pretty bad for people chilling in, and obviously park over there. But this, everywhere where you see this grass in these little planters used to be trees and bushes that were really like overgrown. So you can imagine where the benches are. With all these overgrown, you couldn't see into the centre of here. It was like an enclosed area. And you just had like, I don't think these benches were here. I think they were like another planter here with a tree in it. But you could sit around the planter sort of thing, you know what I mean? This park has not changed one bit since I was a kid. This is exactly how it was when I was a kid. Actually, no, I think that climbing frame over there has changed. Other than that, it's exactly how it was when I was a kid. Legit the exact same. Not one penny's been spent on doing that up other than that other climbing frame. And I don't even know, I might be wrong. I might have been there forever as well. Yeah, that turned into youth club for a bit. Don't know if it's still used as a youth club. I know they do like a cafe thing in there or whatever. And then middle set of shops. Let's go down to the bottom end, innit, and see what we see down there. I was just debating whether to tell this story or not, but I will tell it anyway. It's not a nice story. It's a very harrowing and bad story. There was a guy that we all knew, one of the, I won't say we're a friend, but just a guy that we knew from the state. He did chill with us sometimes, smoked with us every now and again. He had some mental issues, I think. So what happened is one time he broke into this nursing home and he dragged one of the residents outside in the cold and sexually abused her. And I'm pretty sure she died from it. So that guy's name was Dale Boocock. Dale, D-A-L-E, B-O-O-C-O-C-K. Dale Boocock. Search his name, you'll see the story. Disgusting person. I don't know what's happening with him now. I'm pretty sure he went to like jail or something for it. Well, I fucking hope he did. But yeah. Search it up if you want to know more info about it, but yeah, disgusting human being, man. Actually disgusting. So this is top end of Woodside Primary School. I'm not going to go like round there and start filming school and all for obvious reasons. I didn't actually go to this primary school, but some of my family members and a lot of my friends did. I went to the Buttershaw Primary School, which is up the road, not too far from where we came into Woodside earlier. Yeah, just thought I'd show you this. Just got to the bottom at school now. This street down here, I can't remember the name of it for life in me. I can't remember any names of the estates around here anymore. Which is weird. You'd think you'd remember. You'd think I'd remember. You guys probably do remember the street names of where you grew up, but I don't. Lingdale Road, that's it. Lingdale Road. So, go take a quick walk down here because I had a friend that lived on this street as well. Shaquille. Top lad, man. I have most love for that guy, man. I haven't seen him in a long time, like many years, but he's doing really well for himself, man. I love to see it. He's actually he's pretty good MMA fighter as well. He's got some kids and that. He's got his bird and that. He's doing well, man. It's good to see. But if you're watching this, Shaq, much love to you, brother. I haven't seen any people from round here, Woodside or Buttershaw, to be honest, in years. I moved to the other side of Bradford. I mainly moved to the other side of Bradford because, I don't know, I could see myself turning into a fucking druggie or something, you know what I mean? And not that none of my friends have. I could see me doing that, you know what I mean? And I think it was from being surrounded by it, because round this area is full of fucking, or at least it was back in there. There used to be bagheads everywhere. Not just this street in particular, I mean the whole of Buttershaw and Woodside, innit? Yeah, this hasn't changed at all since I last came down here, maybe just these bushes and fences. But yeah, I used to live in that house there, like you can see on the end there. I'm gonna just go over and fucking film his house, or else he might still live there. But yeah, man. Big up Shaq. And big up the Lingdale crew. Let's go take a look around here, see what's going on in it. I'm gonna take a walk up here and I'm gonna go to shop and get a drink, but I think that's about it for places to show you around here, to be honest. Like, there's not much to look at. There's obviously everyone's at work or school or fucking sleeping or whatever, you know what I mean? It's Monday, man, everyone's chilling, working, doing the thing. Yeah, there's a shop round here that I want to go to. Hopefully it's still open. Like I said, I haven't been here for years. I'll be surprised if they shut the shop. It were like legit the only shop round here. So if it weren't for this shop, you'd have to walk halfway up Woodside to go to a shop. So I can imagine this shop being pretty lucrative and making a lot of money. Like I say, every house round here will use this shop for sure, like guaranteed. Gotta still be open. Gotta be, hasn't it? Yeah, surely. Let's go get a drink. Red Bull Ice Edition, vanilla berry. Right, this Red Bull, yeah, iced vanilla berry, yeah. I don't think it's the sugar-free version, right? It's actually alright, you know. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like them blue ice pops. You remember them little ones that were just like a pole? It's like for 10p or whatever. I don't know, they're probably about like £5 now. But yeah, tastes like a blue one of them. It looks like it as well, it's well blue. Don't know if you saw that. Probably not, I probably just wasted my drink for now. But yeah, I'm still undecided whether I'm just going to make this its own separate vlog or whether I'm going to attach it onto the beginning of my Bradford city centre vlog today. So, let me just do an outro anyway. Thank you for all watching this, me going around my estate where I grew up and the surrounding areas. Not much has gone on, but I thought I'd show you where I grew up. Just currently walking back up towards my mum's house now. It's probably about a 20-minute walk. I am going to be going to Bradford city centre. So you're either going to see that we're only about halfway through the video or the video's about to end. Either way, please like and subscribe. comment on the videos to help in the algorithm. I appreciate you all for being here as usual. You're all absolute legends. Anyone that leaves a nice comment or even a negative comment, I appreciate it because you're still helping in the algorithm. But yeah, man. Go follow me on Twitch as well. Just_Jux on Twitch. I mainly do like stuff on my PC on Twitch. So I'll be editing the videos, like the vlogs I edit on there. I do go live IRL sometimes, but mainly like I might be gaming, editing videos, just talking and watching some stuff, talking about the video, what we saw that day, behind the scenes, reacting to other content creators, all sorts of stuff, man. Go drop me a follow and pop in one time, say hello. And if you've got somewhere that you want me to go check out, like another estate in Bradford, if you want me to come to your estate and you want to show me around or something, you want to show me like the good and the bad of your estate, leave me a comment or something, or hit me up on Instagram. Just Jux on Instagram. It's just Jux YT on Instagram. But yeah, man. So this is either the end of the video or the halfway through. Either way,